And hello there! Let's keep your week rolling just right with the right mix of news and conversations. Now, whether you're catching us online or on TV, hop on, join the chat. I'm Paolo de Rosario.
Hello there, beautiful people. I'm Asis-Carilo. Here's your daily dose of deep dives and good vibes. Welcome to Beautiful Day.
And it is an interesting week that we're having here so far. We're gonna have a hungry conversation. A very delicious conversation.
Food.
Yes, sir. That is because we have our friends from Foodpanda coming here. They're going to be telling us more about yung mga holiday campaign nila, painting the
Christmas
town
promos,
pink, right?
I know.
Kasi it's just one of those times wherein we all know that pag December, we are all eating. So, we're going to give you ways to do it even more efficiently, diba?
Yeah, because we want to be, we don't want to be hungry, we want to be fed, but we also want convenience. So that's why Foodpanda has a lot of Christmas offerings for us this year. So later we'll be talking about that. And they will be painting the town pink.
Yep.
But today on the show, we decided to wear red because we will be hanging out with Red Ollero.
That's smooth.
On the Hangout. Seasoned comedian Red Ollero will be here. So we'll be having a lot of laughs later on. That's expected.
Oh, he came in kanina and I had a chance to see him, say hi to him. And he's like, ano pag-uusapan natin? I'm like, bro, hindi ko rin alam. So, we're gonna have a lot of fun with him.
Magtatawanan lang tayo.
Yes. I'm excited to talk to him. Of course, he has a few projects coming up that are also putting Philippine comedy in a wider space. So, let's see how it all works out when it comes to that. But of course, always excited to hang out.
You know, I love how we've had several comedians already on the show.
And all of them were chaotic. All of them were really something.
Ang saya, di ba? Pag may comedian and then you don't follow the flow anymore because they're so spontaneous and they're just so funny and they're wild.
I refuse to have a script kapag may comedian tayo dito. Kasi iba eh. Like yung, I don't know, yung energy nila is at a different level.
Yes.
Of course, if you have any questions for him or any of our guests later on or even for us, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. And Anne is watching and waiting for everything that you say on the socials.
That's right. Like, comment, share, and subscribe BNCPHL, whether on Facebook or on YouTube. Go ahead and join us for the next hour and a half. We promise a great show. As always, magsa-selfie ba tayo?
Yes. So, we're gonna do all that. And, of course, you make sure...
That's funny.
We're going to go and make sure that we are going to get the show on the road. And normally we do it by checking what is on the road, Anne.
That's right. Let's check the situation in major thoroughfares at this hour. First up, we will take a look at EDSA Orense in Makati. Left side of your screens are vehicles heading to Pasay City. As you can see, already looking very busy this morning. Heavy traffic on that stretch. So if you're already there, a little patience, please. On the right side of your screens, you're seeing vehicles heading to Shaw Boulevard. No problem yet as of this hour, light traffic on that area. Now this time, let's go take a look at EDSA White Plains. Left side of your screens are vehicles heading to Shaw Boulevard. We're already seeing moderate to heavy traffic building up on that particular lane. Now on the opposite side, right side of your screens are vehicles heading to Cubao. Light traffic on that area. Now heads up to motorists, the expanded vehicle number coding scheme is in full swing. It is a Wednesday, so vehicles with license plates ending in 5 and 6 should be off the road right about now until 10 a.m. and again later from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's time to find out today's weather forecast from Paolo on Weather HQ. Take it away, Paolo.
Thank you so much, Anne. Let's take a look at our local weather today, where there are currently two weather systems that are shaping the conditions all across the country. First off, we have the northeast monsoon. Now, the northeast monsoon, or the Amihan, is cooling the northern part of the country. And of course, down south, we have the intertropical convergence zone, or the ITCZ. Now, this is pulling in moist air and clouds over the southern part of Mindanao. Now, over in northern Luzon, as we zoom in on that first, the Amihan continues to bring cooler air, keeping Morning skies mostly cloudy with light and on and off rains over the Cagayan Valley, Ilocos Norte, Apayao, Kalinga, and Aurora. Now, as you can see here, Basco being one of the coldest places as well, the Babuyan Islands with 22 degrees Celsius. But of course, Cabugao, just a bit colder than that. Now, for the rest of the Ilocos region, the Cordillera and the Central Luzon region, they will also feel the Amihan with partly cloudy to cloudy skies with occasional light rains. Now let's go down south to Mindanao. The ITCZ is active, so you can expect cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms, especially in Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. Now, you can also have heavier rainfall here. Now, this can trigger flash floods or landslides, so do watch out for all of that. Now, for the rest of Mindanao, as well as the Visayas region and most of Luzon, including Metro Manila, you can expect generally fair weather. Now, do keep in mind that localized thunderstorms may still bring brief isolated rain showers later in the day. Now, let's go look at what's happening outside of Philippine Air Responsibility because we are currently tracking another weather disturbance just outside the PAR. Now, let me move on over to the side so you can see it a bit better here. Now, as of 5 a.m., the low pressure area was last spotted around 1,210 kilometers east of southeastern Luzon. Now, this LPA is expected to enter the PAR today and has a high possibility into developing into a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. Now, once it enters a PAR, it will intensify into a tropical cyclone. Pag-asa will give it the local name Wilma. According to our Weather Bureau, there is also a high chance of landfall in eastern Visayas or the Caraga region by Saturday or by Sunday. So it is important that we pay attention to the forecast. It is also forecast to affect most of the Visayas and parts of Mindanao over the weekend. Now, we will continue to monitor this weather system and keep you updated on any changes. Now, let's take a look at our sea conditions. A gale warning remains in effect over the northern seaboard of northern Luzon. Now, coastal waters around Batanes in particular will be rough to very rough with waves reaching 2.8 to 4.5 meters, high enough to make small vessels dangerous to navigate. For the rest of our seas, conditions are generally calmer with light to moderate waves that make travel smoother for small fishing boats and passenger vessels. But even with calmer waters, it's always best to stay alert and follow local Coast Guard notifications, as well as weather advisories while out at sea. That's it for Weather HQ at the moment, and back to you.
Thank you, Pao. Now on to our top stories this morning. As the flood control anomalies probe widens, the National Bureau of Investigation raids 2 high-end BGC condo units owned by resigned Ako Bicol Party List Representative Zaldico, searching for more evidence in the alleged bid rigging scheme. More than 5 of Ko's lawyers are present as operatives conduct the Makati Regional Trial Court-ordered inspection. The inspection is limited to examining, copying, and documenting materials linked to the flood control projects under scrutiny to prevent any evidence from being moved or destroyed. This comes after the Southern Police District attempted to serve an arrest warrant on Ko at another BGC condo but failed to locate him. His whereabouts remain unknown. Malacanang has already said that they are open to offering monetary reward for information that will lead to the arrest of former Congressman Zaldico.
Yes.
In a press briefing, Yusek Claire Castro has said that hindi pa nila nadidiscuss yung bounty sa administration, but now that people are suggesting it, she says it is a good suggestion and ngayon pwede na nilang pag-usapan yung paglabas ng reward money for any information that will lead to the arrest of Zaldico. And right now, they are focusing on really finding out kung nasaan ba siya.
Yeah, so I mean...
So it's a continuous search.
It is a continuous search. The manhunt goes on. It's a worldwide effort, by the way. In fact, Secretary John Vic Remulla did mention that he has asked people to send photos if ever they see him overseas. So kung naka-bakasyon kayo sa Portugal, baka naman.
Baka, right?
Yeah, they are suspecting Portugal, by the way,
Yes.
on the locations
Portugal.
because of him
The
having a
golden visa.
suspected Portuguese passport and golden visa. So there's going to be a bit of freedom to move, especially in Europe. But of course, here in the Philippines, again, with the NBI searching some of his BGC units and of course other properties in the future, you are going to, or at least we're going to expect a bit more progress there, whether or not may mga ebidensya na mahanap in those areas in particular. All right, so moving on here. Time is running out as Malacanang urges lawmakers to double their efforts to pass the 2026 national budget and avoid a reenacted spending plan.
Ayaw po ng Pangulo ng reenacted budget. Alam po natin yan. So hanggat maaari, bilis-bilisan natin, although kahit tapos na yung kapos ang panahon, sana po mas mapabilis natin.
The Senate schedules its second reading tomorrow, December 4, and the third and final reading by December 9. Now, following President Marcos Jr.'s orders, the bicameral conference committee deliberations will be live-streamed and are expected on December 11 to 13. The bicameral report is scheduled for release on December 16 with ratification on December 17 and the President's signature on the 29th. Experts warn a reenacted budget could stall key programs, threaten public services and the economy, and increase risks of inefficiency and corruption.
In other news, Manila Mayor Isko Moreno has denied allegations of grave misconduct from Leilani Lacuna, sister of former Manila Mayor Hani Lacuna. This comes as Leilani says she was illegally removed as president of the city's Barangay League. According to Mayor Isko, the allegations are an insult to the decision of the majority as the city government only implemented the decision of 844 barangay chairpersons. Leilani Lacuna has submitted complaints to the Ombudsman against Mayor Isko Moreno and Vice Mayor Chi Atienza for grave misconduct and grave abuse of authority, as she asserts that the two are the masterminds of the illegal special election which removed her from office.
Now, moving on to more local news, the mayor of San Simon, Pampanga, Abundio Punsalan Jr., is now wanted by the Philippine National Police after they issued 2 arrest warrants against him. Punsalan is wanted for graft and malversation of public funds after the mayor purchased a 45 million peso private property in 2023, which was not approved by the municipal council. The manhunt is currently ongoing after authorities did not find him in any of his known addresses in San Simon and in Metro Manila.
Now, actress Kim Chiu files qualified theft case against her sister and manager, Lakambini Chiu, for alleged financial discrepancies. In a statement, the actress stated that it is with a heavy heart that she is extending a family problem to the court, that she's doing this not only to protect herself, but the community she has built. Prior legal action, family issue has been brewing through cryptic Instagram posts. And when the sisters unfollowed each other on Instagram on August, the actress requests understanding and respect as their family navigates this rough situation.
Well, you know what, Ann? You were talking about this a while ago that when family matters enters the courtroom,
Nakakalungkot to.
medyo mahirap yun.
Mahirap siya. And when I saw news about this yesterday, I felt really sad. Maybe because I'm coming from a very tight-knit family and I can't imagine, bringing my siblings to court over money issues. But of course, iba-iba naman ang situation ng mga tao, ng bawat pamilya, 'di ba? I actually saw a post from Attorney Jesus Falsis about this, saying na parang na gamit yata yung money sa casino, pinang-casino yata yung money, and if that is true, nakakalungkot, 'di ba, that it has come to this. So let's see kung anong mangyayari sa kasong ito, but I hope that in time they will find forgiveness.
Yeah, and
diba?
it's always great when family do come together. But I want to say this on TV. If my sister's okay. If my brother, all right,
May
crosses me,
panawagan, announcement for your brother.
I will. I'm not afraid. I will sue you. Ikaw lang.
Salbahe!
No, my sister's okay. My brother, you watch out, boy.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Idadaan niya through your sister. If he wants to get your money, sasabihin niya,
I
you know
trust
what?
her. I trust her. My baby sister's fine.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. So wait lang. We have to switch things around because
Yes.
medyo seryoso yung news natin up next. Because in world news, authorities in Hong Kong are saying that they will conduct a thorough investigation to the fire that occurred in several residential towers last week. 25 people have been arrested while more than 100 have been left dead. Hong Kong leader John Lee says they will review their building renovation system to prevent tragedies like this.
Yes, it is a tragedy. It is a big fire. Yes, we need a reform. Yes, we have identified failures in different stages. That is exactly why we must act seriously to ensure that all these loopholes are plugged so that those who are responsible will be accountable. The shortcomings will be addressed. The bottlenecks will be addressed. And we will reform the whole building renovation system to ensure that such thing will not happen again.
In other news, Pope Leo XIV is currently in Lebanon, where thousands welcomed him. During the trip, the Holy Father visited the Delacroix Psychiatric Hospital run by Franciscan nuns. This is Pope Leo's first foreign trip, during which he called for peace in the Middle East.
Moving on to sports, the Cherutigo EV Crossovers are closing their chapter in the PBL after announcing that they are disbanding. In a statement, team management thanked the players, sponsors, staff, and fans throughout their 11-year run. Cherutigo started out under the Photon banner in the now defunct Philippine Superliga in 2014 before making the leap to the PBL back in 2020. The Crossovers then became the first ever champions of the PBL in the professional era after winning the 2021 Open Conference in Ilocos Norte. Now, in relation to this, the PBL announced that the team's roster, which includes veterans Abby Maraño, Ara Galang, and Maylene Paat, are now free agents.
Now here we go with our first cup of tea this morning. Pop star Sabrina Carpenter slams the White House after they used her music without permission. This comes after the White House posted a video of protesters being tackled and handcuffed by ICE agents, accompanied by Sabrina's song Juno. The Espresso singer replied to the White House's post on X, saying, "This video is evil and disgusting. Do not ever involve me or my music to benefit your inhumane agenda." The White House has since hit back in a press statement saying they will not apologize for deporting dangerous criminals from their country. They're actually known for doing this, using a popular song without the artist's permission. I think last month, November, Donald Trump used Taylor Swift's music also
Well,
for his TikTok post or something.
Not to defend the White House, but to be fair, when we post on TikTok, when we post on
Parang
IG,
it's public property.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's
Yeah.
public property, but then I think it's because it
Kasi-
is the White House as a reason why may kulay yung music choice, right?
So parang you used also the music over a video that's a little bit controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why the artists are reacting. Kasi if
course.
you think about it, like if you post a dance on TikTok, di ba you use naman Taylor Swift songs and you can, right?
I wonder if
Certain
there's certain artists that are offended by someone dancing, in particular. Like it's not that good. Yung mga ganun.
Siguro yung quality of dance hindi
Yeah,
masyado,
yung ganon.
but the person dancing,
Like, stop.
they would probably
They're okay with
question that. Yeah,
All right, so we're gonna move on here because
Yes.
actually, feeling ko what the White House did was exactly this.
I know. Our next cup of tea, the Oxford University Press has announced their word of the year, and it's rage bait.
Rage bait.
Reflecting a common experience when scrolling social media, rage bait is content made to deliberately elicit anger and outrage to generate traffic and drive engagement.
Yeah.
Oxford said use of the word increased threefold this year, beating the other two shortlisted words, aura farming and biohack, by public vote. Aura farming, I have never encountered
Aura
that term.
farming, I think it was because of...
What's aura farming?
It's, I don't know how to explain it, but then it
It's like
became a
soul
thing.
gardening? What is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Aura farming, I don't know how to, I really don't know how to explain it. All I know
Sige,
is that
Google
when
ko na
it
lang
came
yan.
from, it came from the Indonesian, the kid in front of the boat who basically magpo-post siya. So because he's directing attention to himself. But anyway, it's just one of those things. It's a good thing. Pero rage
So now it's
bait-
rage bait,
Rage
which was
bait.
actually very recently used
Yes.
in a statement.
Yes, it was. So rage baiting is the word of the year. Pero you know what? We're Pinoy. Okay, so we can turn this into a positive thing. Have you ever been rage bait? Right?
Rage bait.
You're so kind na nagalit yung tao. I don't know. No, I mean like you're aggressively kind na lang. Diba? We can do
Aggressive
that.
rage bait.
Oh, we can do that instead, diba?
I'm
We'll
trying to
spin it
sige.
that way.
Or maybe you're really bait and then suddenly you're enraged by something. Diba?
Like I can't be any nicer.
Oo.
Anyway,
And
we're gonna move
sometimes
on.
the nicest persons pag nagalit, yun ang nakakatakot. Just saying,
we're gonna
you
move
know.
on. We're gonna move
Moving
on.
on, that's our tea for today. Up next, they are painting the town pink with holiday cheer as foodpanda kicks off their Pasko Na, We Gotchu campaign. Hear all about it when Beautiful Day returns after a quick break. Hi there, welcome back to Beautiful Day. Food is always a staple in Filipino celebrations, especially during Christmas. From office parties to family Noche Buena, the food has to get there somehow. And here to help with all that holiday rush is foodpanda with their Pasko Na, We Gotchu campaign. Their very own marketing director, Patricia Jacinto, tells us all about that right here on our Hangout. Beautiful day, Pat. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And we love the name of your campaign this year. Pasko Na, We Got You. So how is foodpanda bringing that Christmas, that holiday spirit with Pasko Na, We Got You?
I think, Anne, you said it very well also earlier that this is Filipinos. We love food.
Yeah.
We love to celebrate. But at the same time, this is one of our busiest periods of the year.
That's true.
We're planning parties, work. We're closing the year at work, gifts, celebrations, etc. So what we really want to do is just make sure our customers know, hey, this Christmas, we got your back. Pasko na, we got you.
You know what I love about the campaign, I was reading through it, and it really is trying to provide comfort, right? Because it's actually a stressful season also. I mean, the traffic, the going around, trying to shop for everyone, you're out and about, and yet you have all of these different We Got You stops, if I'm not mistaken, so to recall, to really give us a bit of that break. Is that right?
Exactly. So more than food, we wanted to remind our customers that, hey, anywhere you go around the city, whether you make a stop in a train station, in a mall while you're shopping, we got you. So we put up some vending machines on train stations where you can get your essentials. We put up some chill stations around the malls for the dads who want to rest while their moms are shopping, or the other way around, or the kids. And we have charging stations as well all around the metro. So we really wanted to make sure when you're stressed and you need help, we are there for you.
I like other boyfriend pit stops also.
Oh,
Yung
that
mga
is-
kalaga, alam mo yung nagsha-shopping yung girlfriend.
Exactly.
Alam
We're
mo,
catering to
that
them.
is a necessity, ah. Kasi syempre, yung mga boyfriends and yung mga husbands, they really don't like going around, stopping at boutique after boutique,
I
tapos
just wanna-
mag-fit yung girl.
I just want to say thank you in advance.
Pero you know what? You should also come up with with a wife-girlfriend stop. Kasi pag pumupunta sa hardware yung mga lalaki,
Correct.
ayaw natin sumama, di ba? Right, Pat? I mean, I'm sure you agree with me. So, a girlfriend and a wife stop is also necessary.
Pwede.
So, baka pwede yun for next year. Idagdag nyo yun. But you know what? You're painting the town pink this Christmas, and I heard that even your partnered riders will be getting into the holiday spirit. Can you tell us more about this?
Our partner riders, they're really at the heart of our operations. They are the ones who connect the app to the customers. They're really the only ones the customers see. So we definitely wanted to integrate them into the campaign. I won't spoil it, but starting today, actually starting this week, you should be seeing them wearing something very festive
Really?
and bright
cute.
when they do their delivery. So if you do see one of our riders here around the metro in the full get up, please do take a photo and share it on social media.
And I feel that they are so game to do that also. Like, ako, me personally, kapag naka-costume ako reluctant eh. Pero these guys, these riders in general, it feels like they are really giving so much of that Christmas spirit with what they're wearing and how they're looking. And of course, when we talk about the holiday spirit, it's also about giving back. And part of this campaign, it's actually a CSR move as well, that you actually have efforts when it comes to this particular season. Like, what are they in particular?
Exactly. So we use, in foodpanda, our mission is to deliver food. And we want to make sure that everyone is able to receive food, not just those who are paying and who use the app, but also we want to make sure that the communities know that we got them also, which is why working with various organizations in the government, from DSWD with the Walang Gutom Kitchen, Quezon City, Bahay Aruga, the Makati City Jail, Cebu Hospital. Like, we've chosen several organizations around the country to make sure that we also do our part there. So we've delivered food, donations, and participated also in their feeding programs to help really, with the Christmas spirit.
Until when is this whole campaign running?
It's running the whole December. We kicked it off, actually, Christmas starts so early here. We kicked it off mid-October and it runs until the end of the year.
Actually, late na ngayong October.
When-
Because we
when you
start
say-
September 1st.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. It's just so funny because there's so many. It feels like we're so used to it because every year, right? Every year when we say it's the Burr month, talagang nag-hype up, nag-ramp up yung
Yeah.
holiday preparations natin. But then when we take a look at the holiday season being an integral part of the business, I think especially for the food business, it's such a big part of it. And it's not just about delivering food. It's not just about the food itself. You're trying to offer respite here during this entire period. Is that a good way to characterize it?
Absolutely. We really want to be able to give back time to everyone so that they can really focus on what's important this season, spending time with family, with friends, and those you love. And let us do the hard work. We will do the delivery of your food and groceries so that you can enjoy.
We have a lot of time here, Ants, and I want to talk about the riders in particular because they're coming in with so much Christmas spirit with the way that they're dressed. Can you tell us a bit more about yung reaction nila to what they were asked to do? Because it feels so nice to be able to just go around, and when you see young riders, I'm sure ma-uplift yung mga tao because it's such a great reminder that the holiday season.
Especially if you're stuck in
Yes,
traffic,
exactly.
like holiday traffic, tas makikita mo sila, naka-costume na gano'n. Oh my goodness!
Yep. So our partner riders, we're exactly that. We want them to be reminders din to everyone that this is the season to be happy. And also, they are so excited to join the campaign. We're really grateful that we have very, very passionate riders, partner riders who take their job very seriously and deliver with a smile when they see the customers. They do so many things in a day. They are going throughout the city, through traffic, rain, shine, init, everything.
Yeah.
And they're still able to face their customers and do their job with a smile. So we really, really appreciate them for that.
We're also showing pictures here of some of your activations. You mentioned the vending machines in
Yeah.
public in
This
high
one
traffic
Ayala.
areas. Yeah, in One Ayala there in particular, and of course you also mentioned yung mga rest stops in general for yung mga tao, right? Not just for vehicles, pero yung tao talaga in malls and all of that. What was the point that you wanted to address the most when it came to all of this? Because we always talk about the stress. We always talk about yung hassle of going from store to store trying to shop
Yeah.
for everyone. But then it says there on top of the thing, you need a refresh. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so we wanted to kind of disconnect. Foodpanda, we're very known for food, but we wanted to just remind our customers that we can be there for you in many other ways outside of the app. So that when you do finally order, you get that feeling of, yeah, we're really there for you. And that's why this whole campaign was born. Let's paint the town pink. Let's put all these things around different cities, around different malls, in different parts of the Philippines for customers to enjoy and to really help them get through the stresses of the holiday season.
So you don't just feel it through the app, but when you go to the malls, you see it everywhere, right?
Oo.
Like everything's pink. You know what I look forward to when I order, especially during the holiday season, yung mga promos.
Yes, of course, yes.
Promos! Oh my goodness! Sina-scroll ko pa yan, like, oh, promo here. Any particular promos that people can look forward to this holiday season?
We have a lot. In fact, we want to make sure everyone knows we have some of the best prices and affordable food and groceries on the platform.
Groceries, yes.
We have, if you're a Panda Pro, our subscribers, you enjoy up to 30% off on all your orders for selected vendors. We also have some running vouchers, Pasko Na, like the campaign. So if you're hungry, type it in for selected vendors as well. And of course, running this December, we have very, very low delivery fees, really making it accessible for everyone to order, especially here in Metro Manila. We've made sure our delivery fees are very, very affordable.
Hold on, ordering now.
Okay, excited for that. So as she's ordering, of
Ordering
course,
now.
we're already also still looking forward to 2026,
Yes.
right? So when we take a look at the offerings of Foodpanda or at least yung mga plano niyo moving forward, what can customers look forward to from Foodpanda as 2026 approaches?
We really want to build on what we started this 2025, making sure customers continue to get that feeling of reliability, affordability coming from the app. So they can definitely count on us being there. Our rider partners will also be there, delivering with a smile every day in, day out, rain or shine. And more great deals and promos, of course, for 2026.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. Kasi, you mentioned it a while ago, the promos and all of that. Ako personally, my brother, my brother mooches off yung pro from his girlfriend all the time. And I'm like, you know what? Just get it.
I'm always after the promos. Like, low delivery fee, I'm in. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Especially
God,
during
so good.
the peak hours, di ba? Medyo nagiging mahal yung
Oh no, pero sobrang
delivery
sulit rin.
fee.
Yeah.
Yes.
In,
but
in general.
thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today,
for
Pat.
having
But
me.
before we let you go, we always ask this final question to our guests. Our show is called Beautiful Day. What makes your day beautiful?
The chance to really talk about how Foodpanda is going to be there for our customers this Christmas. Pasko Na, we got you.
And that is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Patricia Jacinto from Foodpanda PH. Thank you, Pat, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So when we come back, up next we'll take a look at the global weather on Weather HQ.
And we got our horoscope with Master Hans Kua. So don't go away. Beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. This is Weather HQ. Let's take a look at the global weather. The death toll from floods and landslides in Indonesia's Sumatra Island has climbed to 702, with 499 people still missing. This according to the National Disaster Management Agency. Search and rescue teams continue to work non-stop across the affected provinces. Indonesia's weather agency says the disaster was triggered by days of heavy rainfall from a tropical cyclone which caused severe atmospheric instability and intense rain cloud formation. The BMKG has boosted its forecast updates, now issuing more frequent warnings as severe weather continues. The floods also caused long queues at gas stations, creating traffic jams. Police have been deployed to keep roads clear for relief trucks and emergency teams heading to the hardest hit communities. Still in Asia, the death toll from Cyclone Ditwa in Sri Lanka has risen to 410, up from 355 yesterday. Officials say 336 people remain missing, with more than 1.2 million that have been affected nationwide. In central Sri Lanka, families like 58-year-old Shifti Faridas fled their homes as landslides swept away entire neighborhoods. Residents fear at least 25 people were buried in one area alone. The Kandy region has reported 88 deaths, with 150 still missing, while over 20,000 people have been moved to emergency shelters across the country. Hundreds of soldiers and police continue to dig through mud and debris as authorities clear roads and restore power and communication lines to reach cut-off communities. The cyclone is part of a wave of deadly storms that have battered South and Southeast Asia in recent days, causing widespread damage across the region. Now, moving on to Mongolia, a rare weather phenomenon called sundogs lit up the skies over Inner Mongolia on Monday, showing what looked like three suns and a bright halo in the sky. The beautiful scene formed when sunlight passed through tiny ice crystals high in the air, bending the light and creating extra bright spots beside the sun. Experts say sundogs only appear when the weather is very cold, the air is moist, and there are thin clouds in the sky, conditions common in Urgan City during the winter. And that's all for Weather HQ at the moment. And back to you.
Thank you, Pao. Now it's time for us to find out what the stars have in store for us today. Let's hear it from our resident energizer and feng shui master, Hans Kua, in our horoscope of the day. Take it away, Master Hans.
Good morning! Beautiful day with me, Bilyonaryo Master Hans Kua. Ito po ang ating horoscope ngayong araw ng Wednesday, December 3. Simulan natin sa Year of the Rat. Huwag magpuyat sa dami ng parties. Left and right ang party, no? Yellow at 8. Kay Ox naman tayo ingatan ang sikmura. Huwag sobra sa mga oily fatty foods. Red at 6. Kay Tiger naman tayo, may recognition. Yay! Mula kay Boss. Green at 4. Kay Rabbit naman tayo, may darating na proposal na maganda. Itong 2026 mo, blue at 2. Kay Dragon naman tayo, romantic ang simula ng araw. Yee! Silver at 5. Kay Snake naman tayo, iwasan na ang pagselosin si partner, masisira ang holiday mood nyo. Ikaw din, gold at 9. Kay Horse naman tayo, may dagdag na pera bago ang Pasko. Yes! White at 7. Kay Ship naman tayo, magiging maayos ang teamwork. Purple at 3. Kay Monkey tayo, kumain ng prutas imbes sa sweet dessert. Red at 1. Kay Rooster naman tayo, may bagong responsibility pero manageable naman yan. Green at 6. Kay Dog naman tayo, may magandang resulta dahil sa sipag, tiyaga, determination, hard work mo. Silver at 8. Kay Pig naman tayo, ingatan ang kalusugan sa dami ng lakad. Gold at 7. Paalala lang, ito po'y patnubay lamang. Ang tunay na swerte ay nagsisimula sa pagiging totoo. Abangan araw-araw ang horoscope of the day dito lang po sa Beautiful Day with me, Master Hans Kua.
Thank you as always, Master Hans Kua. So my horoscope today is magiging maayos ang teamwork. Wow!
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
May team pa tayo, no? But of course, I had
Oo
also...
naman.
Yeah.
Shout out to our team there at the control room, our prod. Hi, guys. We're doing a great, great job.
All right, of course, moving to yung sa horoscope ko, I think magkakapera ata ako eh.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
oo,
Budget insertions. No,
malapit na rin
actually
yung
hindi na nga
sweldo.
hindi na nga budget insertions ang hot term ngayon. It's allocable.
Allocables, diba? Please, we need those allocable things.
We
But-
want some allocables, please.
Yes, sir.
Allocate them our way.
Grabe, no? Actually, we have yet to talk about that. But then, yeah, there's so much to discuss when it comes to yung mga terms, diba? Sinasabi nga nila,
Yeah.
that's the new pork, practically speaking.
Yes, the
diba?
allocables.
Oo. So anyway, since we're not talking about the year of the pig, let's see
At
what's
saka
happening
bawal na
over
nga
on
yung
social
pork.
media. Oo.
Hinahanapan na lang ng bagong term para makalusot kahit papaano. Di ba? Kung may paraan, anong tawag doon? Pag gusto, may paraan.
Yes,
di ba?
that's right.
Yeah.
Kaya maraming relasyon na mawawala eh. No? I mean,
Wow,
Nasa term na yan.
biglang love hacks ka na,
Oo, love
from
bukas ba yung love hacks?
from
Bukas ba?
corruption to love hacks real quick, ah. Yeah. But it does apply
It
to
is
anything.
heartbreaking kasi.
It is heartbreaking.
Oo.
That's true. We laugh about it, but it's really a serious matter, and it really
Nakaka-rage
is
bait.
hard. Oo, nakaka-rage bait. Nako. Makama-statement na naman tayo niyan. But you know what? We're saying hi to the people joining us on Facebook and on YouTube. We have Nicolas Gordo on FB saying, beautiful day. Love the transformation. No bangs for Anne. Oy. Yes. And looks pumapayat si Paolo. Wow.
Thank you po.
Gusto ni Paolo yan. Pag pinupuna yung weight loss niya, guys. So guys,
no,
just
quiet
keep on
lang.
sending those messages na, uy,
Just trying to be healthy. Yun na lang. Just trying to be healthy.
Oh, especially
Let's be
during the Christmas season.
Of course.
Kailangan extra effort
Of
yan,
course.
diba? Eman Vera is there on FB as well. Kenneth Lizarondo says it's a beautiful day. Yes, it is, especially if you start it with us every single day. And we have Michael Angelo 2 on YouTube saying, good morning, Miss Anne. And Tito Pao, ang tito ng Bilyonaryo News Channel.
I would argue, okay, hindi ako
George
yung
daw
tito.
yun.
Okay, si George, si Greg Cahiles is the certified tito.
Okay.
Yung ninong si Ferdy.
I love how hindi si Willard, no? He does not fall under that tito category. Daddy kasi siya eh. Ha?
Patriarch natin
Patriarch.
si Willard Cheng.
Willard
ako-
Cheng, pray for us.
Oo, Cheng, pray for us. Ako siguro, ano ba ako? Like, ako na, yung pinsan lang ate.
Hindi,
Parang-
siguro ikaw yung kuya?
Kuya, pwede.
Pwede.
Sige,
Or
sige.
Tito Heartthrob.
No, I don't know about that.
Yes.
No. Cool
You're
tito.
blushing though.
Cool uncle.
Cool
Hindi.
uncle.
Tisoy
Tapos
lang
si
ako. No.
Tapos si George Cahiles yung official tito of
Oh, yeah.
BNC.
Yeah.
Okay, sige. Sabihin natin yan on Friday.
Of course. Si
Yeah.
Greg Cahiles, he's the type of person na nasa corner lang siya, na nakatayo, na naka-light beer. So yeah, that's
Pasway-sway.
yeah, yan yung vibe niya. Yan yung vibe niya. But again, thank you everyone who
Thank
was
you, guys.
looking, who's commenting on our social media
Yes,
pages.
actually, Michael Angelo too says, wow, Red Ollero, my fave.
Yes.
Yeah, and he is coming up next.
Of
But if you
course.
guys have any questions to throw our way, if you want to ask Red any questions, go ahead and join us. It's BNCPHL on Facebook and on YouTube.
Of course, so we have a lot of time with him later on, and we are excited to hang out with him because up next, seasoned comedian Red Ollero, When Beautiful Day returns. So go away. Welcome back to Beautiful Day. Now, when we talk about Filipino stand-up comedy, one name always rises to the top. He's our next guest. Our next guest is a seasoned comedian, actor, host, and wrestler. Above all, a true trailblazer who's helped shape the Pinoy comedy scene. Let's catch up with Red Ollero right here on Hangout. Beautiful day, Red. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Hello.
no?
Obviously not a morning person. Because I do gigs since, ewan ko, bago pa ako maging adult, I'm already gigging na. So, yeah, ganun talaga.
So parang ganitong oras patulog ka pa lang yata eh.
I actually haven't slept yet.
Oh,
I was going
hence
to
the
say
coffee,
that.
diba? Hence the coffee.
No, but that's true eh. Kasi normally, when we had comedians come over, they always say that it's either they haven't slept yet or
Yeah.
nag-nap lang sila ng
Yeah.
konti because
Yes.
yan yung lifestyle
It's a
eh.
real anxiety thing. Yung tipong pag kailangan mong gumising ng maaga,
Yeah.
tsaka ka hindi nakakatulog.
That is true.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Ganda
Parang
to start out this beautiful day ko, segment with anxiety. Yung
beautiful anxiety. Why not? but thank you for being here. Kaya kami nag-red today, ah.
Uy, thank
Kasi,
you.
Oo.
oo,
Actually,
in
disappointed kami, hindi ka
anticipation
naka-red eh.
of-
I'm over it. It's always gonna be, red and red, mga ganun.
So kami na lang nag-red for you, di ba?
I appreciate it.
We're past
yeah.
that. We're past that joke already. But of course, you come in here as one of, siguro we mentioned trailblazers, and
Wow.
I think people don't realize that you actually are the first homegrown comedian na naka-special sa Netflix. And it feels like yung reach mo has grown by leaps and bounds. So I want to go back to yung simula mo. When did you realize na funny ka pala?
Oh man, hindi ko alam. Maybe I'm just around funny people all the time. My dad's really funny. And then yung barkada ko growing up, they're all funny guys. Tapos sa high school din I'm with like a funny barkada. So parang I've always valued humor, I guess. Parang if it's a movie na papapiliin ng parents mo kung anong panoorin natin, it's always the Jim Carrey or the Adam Sandler or the
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy ones, diba? Yun yung pinipili ko. So I don't think nagkaroon ako ng moment na, nakakatawa pala ako. It's more like parang I really just find nag-gravitate ako towards humor, I guess. Parang ganun. Yeah, I read Pugad Baboy. I read
Yeah.
lots of like my comic books are not superheroes, they're all humor comic books, mga ganong klase. So,
I read nga na before you ever held a mic on stage, you wanted to be a comic book artist?
Yes.
Oh.
Where did you read that? Grabe.
Galing eh,
I
research.
appreciate the research. Oo nga. Well, yes, totoo.
So what happened?
Well, I couldn't draw. There was a lot of things I wanted to do. Ito lang yun, parang one thing about me then is kapag may gusto, I try to do it until I hit a wall na talagang mahirap na i-overcome. So that's one, like when I realized na ang banu ko mag-drawing and walang improvement na nangyayari. So like, okay, maybe this is not for me. Tapos, I guess, there's so many things. Like, I wanted to be a dancer, I wanted to be a singer. Alam mo yun, gusto ko mag-perform. Ganong klase. Wala talaga, not in the books, I guess. Parang ganon. So, yeah, there's so many things that I wanted to do before. Pero I think stand-up ultimately was something that I fell in love with ever since I started doing it.
Yeah, and you came up in a group or
Yeah.
a batch wherein yung stand-up wasn't necessarily siguro a career path yet eh. It
Wala.
became sort of one, pero medyo pili pa rin yung mga successful doon.
Yeah.
How did you fall into yung lifestyle na yon, yung career path na yon? Because it is, at that time, at the very least, napaka-alternative talaga.
Sobra. Like, meron kaming times na people, well, dumaan ako sa era na people didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So we couldn't sell tickets to our shows kasi people didn't know what it was, right? So we would invade, like we would ask a restaurant na, oy, pwede ba mag-stand up kami dyan? And it's gonna be a dinner crowd that didn't know
What was happening?
Tapos mag-stand up kami doon, and then we'd get a few laughs. It's fun pa rin naman. And then you do a show, tapos siguro mga 3 people would show up, mga ganong klase. So sobrang daming like iterations of different things na nangyari. But I think ultimately it was just really fun. That's why you got parang it didn't feel like a grind. Kasi ngayon pag sinasabi ng mga tao, parang naalala ko dati ano pa kayo, meron kayong, napanood kita sa open mic na walang microphone kasi nagkayari nga yan. Parang may time na
Open mic without mic.
parang pinayagan kami sa isang coffee shop mag-open mic. Tapos ang request ng owner, wag na kayo mag-microphone kasi yung mga nag-aaral. Parang
So
ganun.
open lang, walang mic. Open
So
area.
open mic without the mic. May ganun kaming sigurong every Wednesday dati. Parang ganun na. Wala kaming ibang show eh. So doon lang kami pupunta. So, pag sinasabi ng mga tao na, grabe, grind talaga kayo, ganun. I didn't really feel like a grind because I was having so much fun.
Yung very, very first gig mo in Ortigas, if I'm not mistaken.
Grabe yung research yan.
Oh,
Yeah, you
grabe.
know,
Oh
right?
my God. Who is your researcher?
Me.
Ganun talaga? Oh, wow.
No, but your very, very first gig, ano yung, what was going through your head nung, pagka tapat mo sa stage and,
Naalala ko.
ninervyos ka ba? Or?
Ano pa? Oh, syempre, ninervous. I still get nervous until now.
Oh, really?
Oh, wala.
Okay.
It never went away.
Alright.
I think I remember it was in a place called Cafe Agogo in Ortigas.
Oh my God! I always go there!
Talaga ba?
Sa may, ano yan? Sa may strata.
Yeah,
Katabi
sa may
ng
strata.
Yeah, kasi
Tama,
I used to work sa
You work
Wave
radio?
89.1.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tapos we actually guested some comedians also.
Baka.
On Wave eh.
Oo,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Doon ko nga na-meet sila Alex Calia. Tambayan namin
Yeah,
yung Cafe
yeah.
Agogo.
So Cafe Agogo was there kasi I think.
So, agogo girl ka dati.
Yeah.
Agogo girl ka dati. Okay.
But you remember, di ba, it was like a very, very small.
Yeah,
It's not
yes.
really for show. Alam mo yun. So we would put a mic stand there and then we would do
Buti
shows.
may mic kayo doon.
Oo nga eh. Buti nga
Oo.
pinayagan kami magkaroon ng microphone dun eh. But that was the very first gig that I did. Parang sila Alan Manalo and Tim Tayag. They were really the
Tim,
ones
yeah.
who kind of like started the scene here eh, na locally.
Yeah.
So when they established the open mic, they invited people over. Tapos, kasi we were part of like a parang, like a contest, like a search for the next comedian type
Yeah.
of thing. Tapos, in-invite kami to do open mic. And I remember, hindi ako marunong pumuntang Ortigas because I'm from the South.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, ang alam ko lang puntahan was my school, Lasal. Never pa ako naka-journey like Makati and beyond. So, talagang north na north.
Medyo
feeling
tagupa
ko
yung
nun.
Agogo.
Oh my God, ang hirap. So, sobrang na-late ako. Akala ko talagang di na ako makakasampa. Little did I know na ang gigs pala dito sa Pilipinas ay mga 1 hour and 2 hours late minsan.
Yeah.
So,
Yan
I was
talaga
actually
yung
one of the
Filipino
first
time.
guys there. Nung dumating ako, I was like an hour late. Tapos parang mga 4 pa lang kami doon or something like that.
Okay.
Pero I remember, bumaba ako somewhere. I took a bus yata or MRT. Bumaba ako somewhere na may nagsabi sa akin bumaba. And then, I started walking towards somewhere sa Ortigas. And then, umulan. And then, meron taxi na hinail ko. And then, hindi niya maintindihan kung saan ako. Sabi ko sa Cafe Agogo. Hindi ko alam kung saan yan. Saan banda, ganyan. Alam mo ba ko ng kali? Hindi ko alam, ganyan. O sige, pumasok ka na lang, hanapin natin. Parang ganun.
Okay.
So, ay nalala ko. Kung sino man yung taxi driver na yun, siya nagsimula ng stand-up career ko.
Wow.
Actually.
Okay,
Kasi
that's good.
nahanap niya.
Shout out to Manong.
Nahanap niya. Parang ganun. So, yeah, I remember that. Dumating ako, basang-basa pa ako. So, buti na lang may change of clothes ako. And then, the crowd was okay. Was okay.
Pero yeah, you never
Pero
forget
yun
your
yung
first
launch.
eh.
Oh, yeah.
Grabe yung detail
Diba?
nun.
Oo.
No, when we look at where you started and what it is right now, kasi dati patawa lang talaga eh.
No,
Or at least that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Pero right now, you're venturing more into political commentary din sa humor mo. In
Yeah.
fact, almost American satire style
Yes,
halos
yes.
eh, right? When you take a look at tackling more serious topics, does it change yung proseso mo? Or,
No, it's still the same.
Yeah.
Very the same. Actually, ang process mo lang naman is like, kung ano nararamdaman mo, you express it. It's the same with like a lot of other art forms, I guess. So, I guess, yung topics nag-change na lang siguro dahil tumanda na ako. Baka ganun na lang.
Okay.
And I started being more aware sa mga issues, being more microscopic than before. Kasi naman, I used to tackle issues naman before, pero hindi ganun ka-tutok, I
Yeah.
guess. Mas shallow. But now, I think there's a lot of growing up siguro in the past probably 6 years of my life. So, parang in turn, I guess yung work ko, body of work ko, nag-iba rin.
You know, you've said that comedy, especially ngayon can be tricky, quite tricky. May cancel culture na dyan, diba? Tapos yung iba, balat sibuyas,
Oh, yeah.
diba? Everyone can get easily offended. So parang there's a fine line now between being funny and getting burned, getting canceled. So paano mo, binabalanse yun?
Oh, wow. I wish I knew. Ang
hirap kasi
you
diba?
only know it's bad after you do it eh. I mean, man, there are things na talaga definitely, like there are topics na talagang for sure. Diba? You have a know-how. Pero minsan, may mga stuff ako na parang, okay, I will do jokes about being a Catholic. So, minsan may mga ma-open na tao, and understandably so. But I would do jokes about like burgers, and then people would also get offended. May mga ganun. Like, I would do jokes about, kunwari, eraser heads. Ganun. And I remember I did a joke about huling El Bimbo. And people got really offended by it.
Oh, kasi may fan base.
May fan base, yeah.
She's one of them, by the way.
Ganun ba?
So watch out for her.
Favorite ko pala ba yung El Bimbo? Wag mo na ako sample lang
Pero
ng
ang
joke ko.
nakakatawa doon, if you do something live, like I remember kasi, yung specific Eraserheads joke na to, I used to perform it live all the time. And I said to myself na parang, okay, kung if the set is bad, I always have that joke to fall back on. Ganun siya kagandang joke.
Okay.
So, but I never had footage of it. But one comedian friend, parang mayroon siyang footage of our sets bigla, and told me, uy, may footage ako ng Eraserheads joke mo. Baka gusto mo post online. Kasi this was pandemic, wala kaming shows live, diba? So, pinost ko online. Kasi nisip ko, sure ball to, never nag-fail tong joke na to. I didn't think na people would get seriously, like, intensely offended by it. Sobra. Ang nakakatawa dun, I performed it with, I think, 3 out of 4 members, and they were fine with it.
They're okay with
Yeah,
it.
they're okay
So
with
yung
it.
fans talaga.
Yeah,
hindi.
yeah.
Oo, yun sila yung pinaka-defensive eh.
Yeah.
Diba? Magkamali
Just
ka
like
lang ng
you.
konti. Uy, hindi wag mo lang sample here.
Just
But
in
I'm
case.
curious though.
I remember proud moment pa ako when si Ellie was like, oh yeah, I'm rooting for you. Gumanon pa siya sa akin when after hearing that joke. Or
That's good.
Si Rames din was very, very supportive of it. So parang inisip ko there's no way that people get offended. But paano mo yun? May mga bagay talaga na hindi mo alam eh.
Safe
ayan.
for TV ba yung joke na yan?
Yeah. Oh.
Oo.
Sige nga, let's hear it.
Mahirap i-perform kasi
Mahirap
it
pag
needs
spon-
momentum. But
I
I could
get you.
explain the joke. Parang,
Okay.
kunwari,
But isn't that like the cardinal sin? Explaining the joke?
it's okay. It has run its course. I'm not using it anyway.
Okay.
It's tawag dun. It's my joke. The whole bit is about yung bit sa dulo ng Eraserhead song na nasagasaan yung babae sa madilim na eskinita. The whole bit is just me feigning stupidity na kunwari, paano ka nababangga sa eskinita? Ang kitid-kitid nun. Walang kasyang kotse dun. Anong bumangga sa'yo? Bisikleta. Parang ganun yung the whole, parang kunwari, di ko alam, di ba? Parang ganun yung dating. Tapos mga tao galit na galit. Engot, metaphor kasi yun. Yung mga tao. Alam mo yung gigising ka ng, pag bagong gising ka, hindi ka pa uminom ng kape, makita mo yun, nagagalit sa'yo dahil di mo nagets na metaphor yun or something.
Naengot ka
Or
tuloy.
hindi ka pa meeting, nagsusource sila ng mga interviews. So parang, dude, it's a joke.
That's so good.
Sandali lang, may eskinita
So, okay ka
sabi na
lang?
kasha isang car.
Parang ganun.
Social ka
ganun.
kasi, okay? My gosh. Oh, no. Actually, the funny thing is, yung buong prod namin yung curious eh. Sila yung sabi,
Oo, pati
"Ano ba nga,
si
no?"
Direk sabi, ano
Oo.
yung joke na yun?
Grabe. So, I mean, like, it's just it's so great kasi we're seeing yung evolution ng comedy.
Yeah.
We are seeing you chasing yung passions mo. But another passion that we want to kind of dive into is that ikaw yung Triple H dito sa Pilipinas eh. When I mean Triple H ng Pilipinas, you
I
actually...
love the updated reference.
Yes, kailangan update. Ayoko
The
makancel rin
usual
eh.
is the Vince McMahon
The Vince
of the
McMahon
Philippines.
one. Oo. So, I mean, it's because you actually run a promotion,
Yeah, yeah.
a professional wrestling promotion here in
Yes,
the Philippines. How in the world did that happen?
Well, first of all, thank you kung kino-compare ako parati na Vince McMahon or Triple H just because you kind of run a promotion, no? Pero the budget and the resources is vastly malaking difference.
Yes, there's a huge gap. Yeah.
This is a very, very independent, tawag nila dyan, parang indie promotion called Filipino Pro Wrestling. Well, I used to run also Philippine Wrestling Revolution, but I didn't completely own that one kasi. So I think it started with that. I think PWR kind of like started what they call like the renaissance of Pinoy wrestling because there was Pinoy wrestling before.
Yeah.
So I think those guys started just like meeting online and then getting a hold of like a DVD na pirated of like wrestling training and then started training themselves and stuff like that. And I got a hold of them siguro a few years into it. And then I trained for wrestling because I wanted to know nga, like with all the things that I do, like I wanted to
Immerse.
do something until like I hit a wall. So I wrestled for a while, siguro mga good 4 years.
Okay.
Siguro like probably
That is so cool.
yeah, probably doing matches mga 3-4 times a year lang naman. Hindi naman ganun kadami.
But still, man.
Still very fun.
Yeah.
And then I realized parang maybe the way to help this is maybe on the back end of things. So the pandemic hit and then yun nga nagsara yung promotion na yun. And then so opportunity came. So I'm like, okay, mga taong natira, do you still want to do wrestling after the pandemic? I'm game to kind of like, bootstrap it. So took some of my friends na parang to bootstrap Filipino pro wrestling. We bought a ring, ganong klase. Tapos yun, we just started doing it.
No, and it's good because it from being trained by a pirated DVDs,
Yes,
which we do not encourage.
No,
Okay?
do not do
not.
Wala na.
Oh my God.
Piracy
Sandali
is
lang.
a crime.
Grabe.
Wala nang pirated DVDs now. I think DVDs
Yung
in
unang
general.
training ng
parang-
promotion na yun, yung PWR when we started,
Oo.
grabe, it was like a boxing ring na sobrang tigas. And then we were already doing like matches, like the second session.
Oh no.
so,
Oh no.
So naalala ko parang somebody dropped an elbow in my chest na sobrang, na parang I think I bruised my rib or something like that.
No, yeah.
So marami yung na-sustain na injuries in training just because we were just like, self-taught.
Yeah, it came from that. And the reason why I want to bring that up, it came from that to you actually having...
Wow.
Yan.
Yep.
Si JC Mateo.
Yeah,
JC Mateo is now in the WWE.
Yes.
He became a champion here in the Philippines. And now he's wrestling in the
WWE.
biggest stage in the world.
Yes.
How did it
Wow.
feel to actually have him on? Was his trajectory always going to be there?
I think, I take no credit sa skill na meron siya because he was already like an established wrestler
Yes, he was, yeah.
when we worked with him. The plan was for him to be like a semi full-time guy. That's why we put the strap on him. And then also he was really passionate in helping out the local scene because he's half Filipino, I think.
Yeah, he is.
So that's one of the things na parang he wanted to do. And he was working back then in Japan. So it was really easy for him to go here. Cebu Pacific lang, di ba? Bigyan mo lang ng emergency aisle seat.
He's a big guy. Yeah.
Masaya big guy. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy's huge. So he wanted to train us more. He wanted to represent the promotion more. Kaso yun nga lang, the whole Triple H takeover sa WWE, they wanted to get like as much great talents as they can.
So they got
And
him.
of course, JC was in the crosshairs. And then I remember him messaging me na, yo bro, they giving me everything I wanted. They're giving me everything I asked for. And I'm like, bro, siyempre, hindi ko naman kaya tapatan yan, di ba? So sabi ko, bro, anything, as long, the mere fact that you got the belt from us, you took it to Japan, and then people are actually introducing you as Filipino pro wrestling champion. And there's a lot that's the belt. And there's a lot na, tawag dun, there's a lot of eyeballs that we got and a lot of like journeyman wrestlers and up and coming wrestlers that are messaging us because of your exposure. Malaking bagay na. So, man, I'm so thankful for him. And actually, until now, he still like checks up on us every now and
really?
then. Yeah, or
Oh.
like if we need someone to kunwari vouch someone, like kunwari, hey, we're gonna book this guy. Is he good? Yeah, okay, good
Okay.
siya. Parang ganun.
So, i-translate natin yung sinabi mo to something that Ann would understand. Kasi wala siyang alam sa bro.
No, I watch wrestling. I just don't know the process behind it.
Yeah,
The last episode, you watch Hulk Hogan pa ata yung star eh.
Hulk Hogan,
Grabe.
Ultimate Warrior,
Oh my gosh.
Andre the Giant,
Si
Those
Jimmy
are all-
Snuka. Mga ganun.
Those are all dead people.
Jake the Snake.
No, but yeah,
pero,
it's been a
sige,
while.
go.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
No, but in other words, it's just a big
Grabe
deal
to.
because this is a big deal because a local talent,
Yeah.
or at least someone who came up here or helped the scene, actually ended up in the WWE, which is the arguably the biggest in the world.
Ang nakakatawa doon, he was still our champion when he got signed.
Yeah, so he took the belt.
So he took the belt there, hoping na parang maybe parang on the happenstance na baka payagan siya to get footage of it with him with the belt and something like that. Baka
Yeah.
dagdag, but di daw siya pinayagan. So he just like, dini-HL niya lang yung belt. So very unceremoniously, parang, kasi di ba sa wrestling, parang, oh yeah, pinalo mo, steel cage match for the belt ito. Parang niya na-lose yung belt, wala, dini-HL niya sa akin. Nakalusot naman sa costume. Alam mo yun, mga
Okay
ganun.
naman,
Yun yung
okay
hardships.
naman,
Yeah.
DHL. Pero grabe yung yung journey mo. Comedian, wrestler, tapos artista also. You were
thank you.
in that Enrique Hill movie.
Yes, I was.
Yes. How was that experience? Was that your first movie?
First siguro na
Na
binayaran ako ng maayos. First siguro na maganda yung bayad.
Okay.
But I've
But that
Exposure.
was a very, very funny movie.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not Big Bird.
Actually, nung time na yun, parang pudpud na ako sa movies.
Okay.
Kasi I'm not really cut out for it. I feel like parang di naman talaga ako actor. Pero nung time na yun, stand-up was really easy to sell because kakatapos na ng pandemic and people were like clamoring for live events.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this will put me out of shows. Kasi it's like parang 11, 12-day commitment, parang ganun. So I'm like, oh, it's better be worth it. And then mamaya, parang ako, tumatanggi na ako. And then, I think they told me na director Victor Villanueva was directing it. And I'm like, okay, sige, now I'm interested because isa yun sa mga directors na gusto kong maka-work. And then, cherry on top was like, the cast was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enrique Hill, Nico Natividad, and then si Pepe Herrera.
Yeah.
Sobrang galing. And then, you have that opportunity na, alam mo nakakatawa, nung kinontak ako ng casting, parang hindi niya magets kung ba't pinag-iisipan ko pa. Parang ganon. Parang,
Actually, kahit ako.
lilipad kayong
I'd
Pattaya, lilipad kayong Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Tapos ako iniisip ko, kasi may show ako sa isang bar. Yun yung iniisip ko eh.
Yung
Prior
talaga
commitment.
yung hesitation?
Parang yun ang iniintay ko na parang magkaroon ng ganong clamor sa stand-up comedy. Diba? So, I just wanna keep doing shows lang. Yun lang yung gusto kong gawin. But, yun nga, when they said Victor Villanueva was on board, yun na talaga sabi ko, sige, fine. I mean, feeling ko mag-regret ako if I do this. But yeah, the experience was super saya.
I
Yeah.
bet. Kasi diba
Grabe.
you're surrounded by...
And also, nakakapagod. So,
Of course,
Oo,
of course.
grabe.
Grabe yung grind for movies in
Yeah.
general. Pero I just we've been playing footage of your material all throughout this this segment. Tapos, it's so funny that you're talking about a go-go bar and then a cafe.
Cafe
whichever
Cafe
it is.
Agogo?
Oh,
Yeah.
Cafe Agogo.
Which is not an agogo bar.
It isn't.
Oo nga.
Yeah.
They serve, it's a
Sound-
spam.
Oo,
Diba? It's a
yeah. And yung
misnomer.
yung
It's a
panini
misnomer.
Team lang,
yung panini
the
nila
sandwiches.
so good.
Yeah.
We got from that point to you having an LED right behind you ng pangalan mo. And then we're also, obviously the Netflix special. There's
Yeah.
another special, I believe, coming up with multiple comedians. if
Yeah,
I'm not
yes, I
mistaken.
want. It's ongoing now. I think episode 3 should come out later.
Yeah. So you came from that to what it is right now. Is comedy now a viable career choice?
Yeah. I think marami na. Like, dati naalala ko parang 4 lang kaming full-time. Ganon. And yung tipong kailangan pa ng convincing. Tsaka kailangan ng privilege to be full-time. Like, tipong kailangan meron kang parents na hindi ka papaalisin sa bahay mo. Mga ganong klase. Alam mo yun? Like, so kung may pamilya ka, may anak ka, parang hindi siya viable talaga. So, at that time, very bachelor, very young. So, when I did full-time, I also, I think, wrote on the side lang. Parang ganun. And then, pursued comedy. With it not being like the main economic, alam mo yun, source.
Yeah.
So, parang you take like odd jobs. Like, dati nagsusulta ako ng ringback. I wrote for like, I don't know, sobrang dami ko ng sinulatan na jokes na hindi ko na alam kung saan napunta. And then, I think siguro, probably like siguro mga 2 or 3 years before the pandemic, it went like talagang, okay, pwede na. And I think ngayon lalo na, I think there's so many people na that are like 3 years in and they're getting like brands and then things na talagang, oh, grabe, 10 years bago ako nakakuha ng commercial. Ito, 3 years lang meron ng commercial. And then they're dictating prices na,
Wow.
I mean like, siguro for the first 10 years, parang below 500 lang yung ticket namin. Parang ganun. Tapos ngayon, everybody's like 650, 800.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Yeah, so I'm very happy where it's at now.
Malit pa nga yung 650, 800.
Yeah.
Charge more daw.
Yeah. So for our viewers, yung mga gusto maging comedian in the future, what's an advice that you want to give them na sana may nagsabi sa'yo when you were still starting out?
Wow. I think, this is what I say then to like a lot of people coming up. Is I think you gotta learn how to enjoy it because it's something na that you're gonna have to do for a long time to be good at.
Yeah.
So hindi pwedeng kunwari you're in it for a year and then in-expect mo may bookings ka na and everything. It takes a long time because timing is hard to to learn. Parang to a point na pag sinasabi nila turuan mo nga kung paano ganito, I could tell you how like what a joke would look like, what anong anatomy ng joke, what's a punchline, what's a premise, mga ganong klase, how to brainstorm, mind map or whatever, but I can never teach you like when to say these things.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yung
Parang
comedic
ganun. And
timing,
minsan
kumbaga.
millisecond lang yan.
Yeah.
You have to feel it eh. So I tell them, o kung sino man nakikinig, do it and give it a real try. Hindi yung tipong you'll do it like for 3 sessions. Ganong klase. A real try siguro mga 2 taon. Ganong klase. Yeah, it's fun. And you have to learn how to enjoy it. Kasi ngayon nga, hindi ka naman babayaran kaagad ng malaki in their first like probably 5 years. Yeah.
Bawal balat sa buyas.
Oo, bawal.
Oo.
Yun, given rule na yun sa amin.
Yeah.
Like, dapat di ka napipikon.
Yeah. True.
Comedian ka eh. Di ba?
That's true.
All right, so we have a quick speed run here of
Speed run.
questions.
Oh,
so you quick fire. I haven't seen this. That's how quick they made it. Wow. All right.
Galing.
Oh,
Okay,
I
speed
like.
run.
Let's go.
Go.
Speed run to. First thing you do when you wake up.
Pwede ko ba sabihin to? Mag-CR.
Natakot ako. I don't know what you're going to say.
Kinabahan ako eh.
Oh, nga eh.
Diyos
My
ko,
God.
Lord.
All right. Favorite comedian of all time?
Oh man, Bill Burr.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, good choice. All right.
Dream collab in comedy, dead or alive?
Oh wow.
Alive.
Conan O'Brien.
Oh, yeah. What makes you laugh the hardest?
Kids getting hurt. Sorry. Undisputed champion of comedy are like people getting hurt, and with kids, it's just the best.
One word to describe your comedy style.
Irreverent.
Irreverent.
Oh, how to
Yun yung
describe...
keyword sa Netflix.
Kinapi mo lang.
hindi ko alam dati kung paano. Sabi ko, these are 3 nice words that I could use.
Irreverent. One word to describe yourself off stage.
Wow. Paano ba to? It's so hard to do. I was gonna say, I think, off stage, very lazy.
Okay.
Lazy.
Fair. Yeah. All right. Secret talent people don't know about.
I flaunt all my talents. I think a lot of people don't know that I produce. Everything that I do is I also produce.
Self-produced.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, if you weren't a comedian or a wrestler, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be a writer for like movies or something.
All right. All right, that sounds great, brother. So we're gonna wrap things up here. But do you have any future projects you want people to know about?
Well, live to ngayon, no?
Yeah.
Ano ba? Kasi usually, pag nagre-record kami, mga 2 buwan bago.
Hindi, live to. As in,
Live to, okay.
Live to.
Well, right now, if I could plug it, I produce and I perform in I Once Benta Nights. It's a stand-up series featuring the best and brightest and the rising stars of stand-up comedians. It's on now, streaming ongoing once a week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm also doing a show with, yun talaga, totoong OG, comedy legend, Rex Navarrete. So Rex comes here siguro mga thrice a year. And then we're doing a show together on December 20. So that's gonna be at Power Max Center Spotlight.
I'm excited
Yeah.
for that. I was also only cooking fish. All right, so
The reference, ha?
It's good reference.
FPW Astig pala.
Yeah.
We're taping a show this Sunday na on Bake Studios. So you could just come in, walk in kayo, bili kayo ng ticket there. Bake Studios, Yakal Street in Makati, 2 p.m. on Sunday. Bring the kids.
Before we let you go, Red, we always ask this final question to our guests. Our show is called Beautiful Day. So what makes your day beautiful?
Oh, wow. Siguro when you get to wake up when you want to.
Tapos diretso CR.
Yes. Actually, yung CR talaga. That's an hour's worth of rituals.
I'm so happy you said that instead of kids getting hurt. Diba?
Okay.
Kasi that's a different story.
That's not bad, di ba?
Oo.
Habang nasa CR, watching kids get hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand-up comic Red Ollero, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. guys.
All right, so you're still counting down the days of Christmas, and there are only how many beautiful days of Christmas? We have 22.
Oh my gosh.
Grabe, malapit na.
Woo!
And that is a wrap on our show this Wednesday, December 3. Thank you so much for joining us. Kapo si Paolo del Rosario. Remember, keep it cool and take it easy.
And I'm Ann, Asis-Carilo. Have a great day ahead, and always remember to choose joy and spread love and kindness wherever this day takes you. See you again tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. only here on
Beautiful
Day.